Well, hello and good day, toy fans, and welcome to another edition of Super Awesome Toys. My name is Panama Zartan, and in this episode we'll take a look at DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series Talon from the Batman comic book. DC Collectibles has released a wave of action figures based on the illustration style of comic book superstar Greg Capullo, whom you might know from his long run on Image Comics Spawn. He is now working with DC Comics and together with writer Scott Snyder are responsible for the Night of the Owl storyline, where Talon makes his appearance. If you have not read Night of the Owls, I totally recommend you picking it up. It's an incredibly good story. Talon comes packaged in this clean looking window box that fully showcases the figure and included accessories. On the bottom of the box we have the DC Collectibles logo and a number 2, letting us know that this is the second figure in the wave. Talon's name is printed in white right on the window, which gives it an extra clean touch. The side of the box has an illustration of the Talon by artist Greg Capullo, as well as the Batman symbol. The same symbol is found on top of the box. The back of the box has pictures of all the figures in the wave. All in all, very clean, very good looking packaging. It's great for minting box collectors who want to display their figures in packaging. Outside of the packaging, Talon looks pretty impressive. DC Collectibles did an amazing job with the sculpt. Now let's check out their articulation. As you may have already noticed, his head is not articulated at all due to the head sculpt. The arms can go up and down and forwards and backwards. There's a bicep cut, hinge joints at the elbows. There's also a swivel here at the forearm. And there's a swivel at the wrist and also a hinge, so you can get a lot of posing out of that. He also has an ab crunch and swivel at the waist. His legs can go in and out, but only this far. And they can also go forwards and backwards. There's a cut at the thigh. Double jointed knees which can bend a lot. He also has a boot cut. And his ankles can rotate and bend. There's no rocking articulation on him, which he seriously needs, and that's a shame. My figure also has very loose ankles. As far as accessories go, he includes 2 swords that go in the sheaths on his back. He also includes 2 daggers. And he also includes an owl mask. If you read the comic, you know this owl mask is the ones used by the members of the Court of Owls. If you look at his back, he has these 2 sheaths where you can store his swords. They go in nicely, but they don't lock in place. Also, if you see here at the side of his belt, he has another sheath where you can store one of the daggers. There's no place to store the other one though. Another cool thing about the Talon is that all these daggers on his chest are removable. Yes, all of them are removable, every single one of them. That's an awesome touch, and I'm glad they went that route. And his hands are sculpted in a way that make it easier for him to hold the daggers. As I said before, the Greg Capullo Designer Series is based on Greg Capullo's Batman art, and Talon's sculpts reflect that. He looks like he was taken right out of the comic book. Everything from his hooded head, to the owl bracer on his forearm, it's all spot on. He has a lot of sculpted line work all over his body. His belt is glued to his waist. Same thing with the bandolier, it is glued to his body, so it is non-removable. His body is a very dark brown, with golden paint-apps on his bracer, hands and knees. His face has some bright golden paint-apps that give a focal point to this awesome figure. The DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series Talon is a great addition to any Batman or action figure fans collection, and an amazing army builder. The only two things that I see that might put people off is the lack of head articulation and the lack of ankle rockers. Hopefully the loose ankle problem is just on my figure and is not a widespread issue. The DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series Talon is available for sale now, so finding him shouldn't be too difficult. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode. If you like this review, please don't forget to share, rate, and subscribe. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys later in another edition of Super Awesome Toys.